Hey guys, so this week's topic is, yeah, so it's like your top three characters or something. Um, but yeah, this is a really hard question for me too. I actually like had to like cut down my list from like 20, I think. Um, but it's still not even close to three, I guess. Regardless, so here I have a list up. Let me just bring it. Okay, so let me start with. Let's see, how many do I have? Okay, I have like six, not really, but six or so. So number six, um, is Yuuko Ichihara from xxXHOLIC. No one's probably expecting this because I already have told everyone that I'm not really a fan of sort of shoujo shit. Um, which and you know xxXHOLIC is from Clamp, I believe. So yeah, I mean, I didn't expect to like put this as my number six, but I was thinking about it, and she has she's like sort of like this quirky character who like lives in her own world and nothing affects her, and she's just like chilled out about everything. I love her. Like, and also the fact that she has no early like there's no such thing as drinking too early for her, which is perfect for me because I'm exactly like that. um are my vices showing? Excuse me. but um but yeah, so I pick Yuko Ichihara for number six because she likes drinking. um and she likes to just have a good time, I suppose. I mean, she also has her like sort of like master at like all this spiritual stuff. So whatever, she's like good at what she does, and she also has a good time while she does it. So yeah, that's why she's my number six. So number five is Ginko from Mushishi, and yeah, I've already said I liked Mushishi before. The reason why I really like his character is because he's just so chilled out about he's really laid back, and sort of like he's like awesome at what he does again. Like I think I like sort of respect characters who are just really good at what they do, their profession or whatever, and but are like sort of down to earth. So I really like Ginko because he just goes around helping people, and I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, and he's just, I don't know, like the fact that like he has this sort of like skill or whatever to like see the mushi, but he doesn't like curse himself for this sort of like, I mean, it's not like for him it wasn't always a great thing for him to see them. So I think the fact that like he was able to turn this sort of skill into like a profession and like completely own it, I think that's awesome. So yeah, that's my number five, Ginko. So my number four, I guess, is Balsa. I don't know if anyone knows who she is. She's from this anime called Seirei no Moribito, and she's a super badass like spear fighter person, and I think that's really cool. She also goes around helping people. She's called a mercenary, but she's actually just like atoning for these sins that she has. So she goes around protecting. I think she has to protect like the amount of people that lost their lives saving her or something. So yeah, I just really like her because she's really good at fighting. Also, she's sort of like an idealist, which I find. I mean, she's an idealist, but she doesn't. She still is like on top of her life, so I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, and she has this like beautiful outlook on life, which I admire, I guess. Um, so yeah, my number number three though is kind of almost complete opposite. Is Revy from Black Lagoon. She's she's also like sort of badass. She's awesome with guns, and she's really sort of. It's funny though because like she's like super badass and her personality is not that great, but you know you can like still tell she still cares about her companions, I suppose. I just think it's really cool she can like beat people up, and she's like the main fighting power of their sort of little group. Um, yeah, so that's my I don't know, my number 3, I guess. Also, I also really like Revy because she's like super like she's like super hot. I feel like I don't know. She fights with guns. She has an awesome body and like, and like she's still like I don't know. It's just she owns it life. So I really like her. Okay, so now my computer's overheating again. Okay. Anyway, so my number 2 is Faye Valentine, and she's from Cowboy Bebop. Probably everyone knows better. Like, I really like her because I find like I don't know. Again, she's like a person from like the past who was like cryogenically frozen, and now she's in the future and like lies and cheats her way out of everything. And I really like her because she's sort of at first you think, wow, she's like sort of like trash. Like all she does is like lie to people to get what she wants. But and she's like really, really sort of vain and you know, she's not like your typical protagonist. But like throughout the story, you know, she starts growing like more human emotions, and I don't know, like you can tell she still cares for, you know, Spike and the rest of the little family that they have. I just think she's just really cool like that. She can like hold her own with all the guys, I guess. So yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's my number 2. So yeah, for number 1, I had a really hard time deciding this, and I'm gonna cheat a little bit here and just say all the characters of Gintama. I fucking love them. They're so fucking funny. Yeah, out of all of them though, my top 3 from Gintama would be Kagura. She's just so funny, and I love her. She's really strong and like, but sort of airheaded, and like, I love the things that she says are just so ridiculous. Yeah, and then there's Gintoki, who's also like, you know, my number 2 from Gintama. He's so lazy, and like sometimes I go into like Gintoki modes where I don't do shit. I watch anime all the time. The way he reads Shonen Jump and cheeses in his room. So yeah, and like I don't know. It's just I don't know. I guess I associate with him in that way. I mean, I'm not like some awesome like samurai dude some revolutionary, but yeah, I just like how lazy he is actually. Like he's hilarious. So yeah, my number 1 of Gintama, and also number 1 like of all time, I suppose, is Hijikata from Gintama. I think he's hilarious again. And he's almost exactly like me. I feel like the way, like, outwardly he's sort of like, you know, this cold-hearted asshole who is like the vice captain of the Shinsengumi, and he's like, he has this reputation for being like good at what he does. But then like you see Toshi, you know, his alter ego, otaku, who can't do shit. He always goes like this and like talks to people with like sunglasses on. Yeah, which is kind of like my inner otaku, so like whatever. So yeah, that would be my number 1, Toshiro Hijikata. I also just realized that like after making my list that almost all of my favorite characters smoke something. I don't know if like my addiction to cigarettes that I'm trying to quit is showing through, but Yuuko Ichihara smokes, Ginko smokes, Revy smokes, Faye Valentine smokes, and Hijikata smokes. I really want a cigarette. I don't know if it's obvious right now, but I've been going pretty good. I've been trying to kick the habit, but yeah, and like they all drink too a lot. I think like Revy and Yuuko Ichihara and Faye Valentine, like I think they're pretty similar to me in that like I don't know, I like them because they drink and smoke, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so that would be my favorite characters. I don't know if it was really that relevant, but yeah, so if you have never checked out any of the anime or manga that they come out from, they're pretty good series, so I think you should check it out if it's, you know, down your aisle. So yeah, that's all I had to say for today. So I guess subscribe to us, the cool otakus, and subscribe to everyone else on the channel. So until next week, bye.